Introducing you to the Ritchie Mobile Cattle Handling Crate. The crate has a unique manually operated yoke, head yoke on the front. I'm going to take you through some of the features and the benefits. As you will see, the unit is on the back of a standard tractor. The unit weighs in about 2¼ tons, and we're using the tractor hydraulic system to lift and lower the unit in and out of operation. The unit itself complies with current road regulations. We have full lighting on the unit, and you can tow on the public highways up to a maximum speed of 20 miles per hour. We'll now go through the process of disconnecting from the tractor and take you through the setup. And we'll begin first by removing the safety locks on the wheels here. Take out this pin, safety lock draws forward. I'll put this pin in its place. And we do the same on the other side. We'll now remove both the electric line and the hydraulic line. What we also do is we remove the lines completely, so they're away from interfering with animals, getting damaged or causing any harm to animals coming and going. Now, with the tractor removed, we can remove the drawbar. I will next put on the crash gate on the front, and we've also got a front cover plate which eliminates any leg traps. We'll now fit the front cover plate. We'll now fold up the rear light assembly into the working position. We'll disconnect the electric 7-pin connection, and this actually folds up 380 degrees to the upright position, and we have these locking pins to secure. I will now remove the safety pin for the sliding gate. This keeps it in the locked position for road transport, so we'll remove that. And that's us now ready to begin. I'll now begin by taking you through the features and the benefits of the crate itself. The unit is about 6 metres long. It's fully galvanised. You'll also notice that the whole of the unit is fully sheeted. This is ideal because it restricts animals' eyesight. What they tend to see is the daylight at the front, and it helps draw cattle all the way through. Also, if you get a distressed animal in there, you don't have the risk of an animal's leg coming out the side through any open rails. Animal is contained, making it a safer environment for the animal and also safer for the operator. Right at the very entry end of the unit, we have a sliding gate. The sliding gate will go both to the left and also to the right side. Out. The gate also comes out to the left. The unit is a full 30 inches wide, or 76 centimetres wide, and you'll see that we also have a 5-bar tread plate aluminium floor, and that floor runs right through the crate itself. You'll see on the side of the crate, and this applies to both the left and the right side of the unit, that we have walkways. Allows you to stand and gives you an elevated position over the top of the animal. Ideal if you're applying pour-ons to the back of the animals or you're wanting to check an ear tag. You'll also see at the back here we have holders for putting joining pins in place for carrying your joining pins. Moving forward, you'll see we also have tack boxes. We have one on the left, one on the right, ideal for putting your hydraulic coupling and your electrical line in, and also any other ropes and equipment you need to take. We also have sliding gate, like at the entry end, at the head of the race section of the mobile. We're now in the midsection of the mobile itself. You'll see we've got the sliding gate here. As I said previously, it goes to the left, goes to the right. This gives us vet access here. And when you bring an animal in, you have various options. You can actually close the unit in behind an animal. Particularly good if you're clipping out tails, for example, because it allows the operator to get in behind the animal, and you have the lower gate section between you and the back end of the animal. You can also bring out smaller animals out the side, so you can actually use it for drafting, bringing smaller animals out, and you'll see that all the hinge points are protected, so there's no risk of injury into the sides of the animal. For the vet that's going to be doing a PD, then they will want the door to come out the way. For gaining access to the side of the animal, we've got various options here. You can open the top sections only, or you can indeed open the whole side to give you access to the front or to the back of the animal. We also provide you with a safety bar. If you wish to have the whole of the side open, then you can remove this bar, take off this pin, you can position the bar, which then allows you to open the whole side. Particularly useful if you're having to do a cesarean on an animal. It opens up the whole side, the vet can get in to perform the procedure. You'll also see on the construction side, all the sheet metal that we put on, there are no edges to it. It's all completely smooth, so I'm thinking about that animal that gets distressed. There's no risk of any harm to it at all. We also fit rubber bump stops to the doors, just to reduce noise. We try and keep noise to an absolute minimum, and it does take away quite a lot of the metallic rattle. I'll now discuss and highlight the manual head yoke itself. It's a unique yoke. Basically it works on the principle of a friction lock. There is absolutely no adjustment on it at all required. Benefit is you can have cows and calves coming down, different sized animals, and you're actually working the yoke to suit each individual animal. The other benefit that we have here is that as well as operating the head yoke at the head end, we can also operate the head yoke at the entry end into the crate. I can engage the mechanism and be behind an animal, bring it in and close the yoke from behind. I can then disconnect, which, if there's more than one operator, eliminates the risk of any injury to the colleague. I'm now operating the neck yoke at the head end, and as you can see, I can stop the yoke at any position and it is locked. The other thing to take from this is it's silent. There is absolutely no noise at all. Very quiet as far as the animal is concerned. One thing about the yoke is that we have it set up on the left side of the animal. It can be set up so you're operating from the right side of the animal. Crash gate on the front here. Effectively you turn the gate upside down if you're changing from left to right side. For many people, with the way the yoke works, they actually land up eliminating the use of the crash gate, because when they're bringing an animal in, instead of having the yoke fully opened, they have the yoke partly closed, and it works very similar to that of an automatic yoke system. So there are various choices in there for the operator. I'm going to highlight a couple of options that we have for the mobile crate. One is the head scoop. Valuable addition for any handling crate, whether it's fixed or mobile. The unit we can supply for either the left side, as is currently shown, or the opposite side, the right side. Very simple to operate. When the animal is in place, pull the handle and it comes up and locks wherever you need it to do. Again, it's working on a friction lock principle. It's quiet and you can hold the head up, prevents the animal from going down on you. Even for a simple task like reading an ear tag number, makes it much safer, much easier, much faster. Another option that we have is a hurdle set. We can actually carry 12 of these 1.5 metre hurdles. That's giving you 18 linear metres of hurdle. And we can carry 6 on each side on top of the walkway. You'll see the walkways are actually scalloped to help locate those short hurdles. And being 1.5 metres long, number of benefits with this. Easy for one person to lift and position in place. Also, because it's based on a standard cattle hurdle, when it's in position, the bottom rail of the hurdle is close to the ground, so when you are handling young calves, there's no temptation for them to try and get underneath the hurdle to escape. I'll position this hurdle. That draws us closer to the end of the presentation. I'll now go through the process quickly of packing up, making it ready to be moved on. One point I want to highlight is the high ground clearance that we have. When the unit is in the transport position, there is good ground clearance for having to go down that fairly deep tracked road.